So we're in the Airbnb right now and just kind of hanging out. We were waiting for Gary to get here from RoXolid Productions, and he pointed out something that's pretty fantastic. And just want you to know, Tom and Lacey, we are thinking of you because our Airbnb is Do You Nerd approved. We got a barrel table. All right, we are here at the Midwest Gaming Classic on preview day, right after breakfast. This is the calm before the storm. And there's the storm before my calm. Hey, get back over here. What are you doing? Hey, it is Friday at the Midwest Gaming Classic, and I am kind of piggybacking on GameDad's Mod Your Game Boy Advance class. Here, take a look.
Let me get one more in there.
What is going on here? Ah, oh my, hey, it's the only time I've been taller than these guys.
You ain't taller than me.
You know who I'm not taller than?
Perspective.
I'm not taller
So you got the freshly made mess on
than that guy. God damn it, Gary. You made me walk away from my family for this.
Because it's all about me.
Okay, well,
Nintendo Age members that we've known for years do our boxes and our manuals.
So you bring the entire community together.
With whomever we know, with whoever we want to go with, we try to keep it very, tight-knit.
so my goal was, when I got into the industry, no matter what, was I wanted to work on something for a Nintendo product. That was it. If I got to work on one Nintendo game, I was good. And the first thing I worked on was NCAA Football 2004 for the GameCube.
Their passion for Quest for Glory, point-and-click adventures, started from Dungeons and Dragons, okay? Dungeons and Dragons.
That's right.
Now, have you played D&D? Who
have
has
not
played
played
D&D?
Gary finally won. I've become Death, Destroyer of Worlds.
Just gotta, push this item for himself. What's that, buddy?
A barman too.
That's awesome.
It is. And it took no peer pressure from us at all.
No peer
None.
pressure.
Oh, a little bit.
Just a little bit. Yeah.
So
just a
you've
little bit.
been after this for how many years now?
How many years?
About 5-6 years.
And
That's
now
a
it's
long
done. What's happening?
I saw it. I got scared. Turned it into a yeah.
There was a robot at the barbecue restaurant we were at, so this is just becoming a robot video.
Yeah.
This is awesome. There are robots everywhere in Milwaukee. Not really, but these are cases only, and I have so many loose Genesis games. Oh, Phantasy Star 2 case? That's nice.
Getting empty boxes goes down the rabbit hole for me for Genesis games.
I would say 90% of my Genesis stuff is loose. Yes. Lucky Dime paper. Don't think they have Lucky Dime paper, unfortunately. Well, they're so intricately done. Just
The painting.
yeah, the stupid talent, guys. Seriously, just
Thank you very much.
stupid in a good way. I realize how that could sound, but no, just unbelievable work. Guys, this is my friend RGFam Games from YouTube, and I know you're not subscribed because you haven't done it yet, and you need to. This video's awesome. How are you enjoying the show so far?
I love the show, helping out at the booth here. Spent way too much money yesterday.
This is the way.
I ended up with a couple of systems I didn't plan on having.
Nice.
I got one of top of my wish list of all time games yesterday.
Awesome. What game was that?
Aerobiz Supersonic for the Genesis.
Nice.
So, If I don't spend the 25 on it, I'm gonna regret it.
So we're here again with this guy, our favorite Hobbit, and you know I love you.
I do.
You,
And
you
I love
do
you too,
know
and you know that.
I love to absolutely
Sticking in his pouch.
just
Reminds me of
make
how we
you
met.
go nuts
Yes, I do.
and drive you batty.
Yep.
And I'm going to give you something you're going to hate, but you will love at the same time.
is it cheese?
He literally already bought it.
I bought it earlier. I bought the one from him that you got me on that was two-toned on the top because I said, you know what? Gary thought enough to buy that to torture me with it. I need to own it.
Oh, now you own 2 of them.
I own 2 of them.
Uno reverse card, baby. That's right.
Thank you, Gary.
That's right.
This is why I don't do nice things for people, because...
It's okay. Thor did that to you, and now you've done it to Jay, and Jay's gonna have to do it.
Yeah, I'll have to do it. I'll have to do it. Okay.
I like everything.
I'm sorry, who are you?
That's
I
Daddy
know, I
K.
am almost as forgettable as the Brewers.
Yeah, but we won today, so that's okay.
Ah,
So that
I win
sucks.
every day, baby.
It's a good day.
I seriously...
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, no,
that's-
what was it?
That's...
Daddy K.
But see now,
Don't ever do that.
now, I'm gonna need you to make me a tray so I can play import N64 games on my American N64.
What?
And if you are interested in any of the 3D printing stuff that Gary has, you can go to
Thor
RoXolid
instead.
Weebly site.
Yeah, I'll have...
There's
the-
a yeah,
it'll
there's
be right
a URL
there.
down. It's been a really long day, but his store's awesome and he makes amazing stuff.
Multiple colors, too.
Indeed.
All right, Jay, you're gonna drop the coin in, right?
Can you do it for me?
Why, Jay?
I can't reach.
Yeah, I can do it for you. Here we go. So this is what it's like at my altitude. You want this one? The center?
No, the right.
The right? Okay. Oh, that one's even easier to reach.
Victor, give me a look. Strike a pose. Oh, he wants a different shield. Ooh. Very awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, I would say when you're making a video, it's key to make something that you're passionate about, but you can't just go up there and talk like you would talk to yourself. You have to make it entertaining, you have to make it interesting, and you have to find a subject that isn't regularly covered, because you don't want to fall into the trap of there's 9 million videos about this particular thing. For me personally, not a lot of people talk about sports games, and I love them. So I'm happy to talk about retro sports games, and that's been my biggest success, is talking about those. So it's not something I'm going to talk about every video, but it is nice to do every couple of months, just to spike the views a little bit.
All right, we are at the Oak Barrel in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. It is the final day of the Midwest Gaming Classic, and it is time for lunch. I've already eaten half of it, but I forgot to get footage of it. These are the whiskey battered cheese curds at the Oak Barrel, which is my favorite restaurant here in Milwaukee. This is my wife, who just stole a cheese curd. That's John Riggs. How are you feeling, John Riggs?
I thought you were talking. I thought I was your wife. I don't know. No, I appreciate that. This is I think a mainstay stop every time we're here.
I would agree.
Everything's great here.
It is. Wisconsin cheesesteak pizza.
graphics, Jay?
I think it's red.
Is it 3D?
Yeah, it's 3D-ish.
It's pretty great, right?
I mean, it can't be as fast.
No. It's definitely not fast.
This is Aeroforce.
I don't know if we can do that either.
That's cool.
Oh, it remembers where you went.
Yeah, you want to make sure you don't hit the spikes. I think the spikes killed me more in this game than any of the monsters. And that is a wrap on the 2023 Midwest Gaming Classic.
Bye, guys.
So yeah, while that was a wrap on the 2023 Midwest Gaming Classic, there's still a little bit more to be said. I didn't get footage of this just because this was kind of a personal moment, but I wanted to say thank you to Robert and Wes from Gaming Off the Grid. I was able to talk to them at their booth briefly and thank them in person for everything they did for the channel last year. I'm still flummoxed that they even know who I am and even like the stuff that I do. So for them to say the incredible things that they did about my channel is truly just wonderful. Being able to see Susasi from Geeks by the Creek was amazing. We've talked online for a few months now, and being able to meet in person was awesome. And of course, seeing everybody that I got to see at the show, Mr. Wright Way, Adam Koralik, Jesse, John Hancock, John Riggs, Chris from GameDad, Gary from RoXolid Productions, Thor, all of my friends. It was just so nice to have everyone in one spot and be able to see everybody again. It's truly the best gaming convention out there. I honestly believe that. I love the Midwest Gaming Classic. I'm so fortunate that this is my home convention. I mean, there's so many other ones here in the Midwest, but Midwest Gaming Classic, that's my kickoff convention. This is the one that starts the year for me, and I love that I'm able to go every year and see my friends, and I cannot wait for 2024. Thank you to Dan and everyone there. Thank you to TigerChainsaw, Seth. Thank you to Lame Dad. You guys were amazing. Thank you for having me be part of both the bonus stage. And thank you to John and Chris for making sure that I was on stage for the Becoming a YouTuber panel. I wasn't originally scheduled for that, but they insisted that I was there, and I thank them for that. That means a lot to me, guys. You guys are the best. You are my YouTube family, and I appreciate you guys more than I can say. Now, I know why you guys are here. These are what convention videos are about. You want to see the swag. You want to see the pickups I got. And I'm going to show you two things first that are not necessarily games, but are very much gaming related. So first and foremost, you guys know how much I appreciate and love Gary from RoXolid Productions. He's one of my best friends, and he made me something, and I can't tell you how cool it is. I just kind of need to show you. Isn't this badass? This is the coolest thing. I love these signs that he makes. This will be featured on set for the rest of the channel's lifespan. I absolutely adore this, Gary. Thank you so much. You're a fantastic friend and a wonderful person. And you're going to hate the fact that I'm saying that because, you know, you're Gary. Next up from my friend Thor, you guys should really be subscribed to his channel as well. His is decidedly not a gaming channel. It is his own unique thing. He's an engineer. He's brilliant. He's one of the smartest people I know. And he gave me a lunchbox. But this isn't just any lunchbox. No, this is an awesome cleaning kit full of Q-tips and Bright Boy and isopropyl alcohol and microfiber cloths, and let's see what else is in here. 1-up cards, screwdrivers, everything you need to take apart classic cartridges and make sure that they're clean. I have used this multiple times since I got it. It is absolutely spectacular. I cannot thank you enough, Thor. I really appreciate it. I love you, dude. It was so nice to see you again. And I can't wait for you to come over sometime this year so we can all get together and go camping. I'm really, really looking forward to it. I got a lot of handheld games this trip. I wasn't planning on that, but I knocked out a bunch of stuff that was on my wish list. And first and foremost are 2 Game Boy Advance games. These are awesome run and gun shooters. They're a little bit like Alien Hominid, but they're a little more user-friendly. They are Lilo and Stitch and Lilo and Stitch 2. Now, if you have not played these games, these are awesome run and gun shooters. Like I said, they're fantastic license titles, so you can absolutely look forward to these being on a great licensed games list down the road. Next up, one of my favorite Game Boy games. Need a new copy. This is Koralik the Punk Rock Tomato. This is a wonderful Game Boy puzzle game. Absolutely fantastic. I featured this a couple of weeks ago on a video. Definitely check this one out. Next, I grabbed 3 import Game Boy games. Now, the reason I grabbed import Game Boy games is because Game Boys are region free. So, real fast, we got the Shigeru Miyamoto classic Mole Mania, Pokemon Pinball and the Rumble Does Work, and Rockman World 2, which I gotta admit, kind of bought to troll Gary a little bit, but it's Mega Man. I'm gonna be hanging on to this one, you better believe it. This is going on the Mega Man shrine with my painting of Mega Man by Jen from Retro Rivals, who I will be seeing at Siege, and I cannot wait. All right, I grabbed something for the Evercade from Songbird Productions. This is the Renovation Cartridge 1. I love the Evercade. I'm picky on what I buy for the Evercade because I don't feel the need to be a completionist, but this is high on the list of things to get because this has both Valis and Valis 3. Really wanted to play these. It plays beautifully well. Next up, one of the best NES games of all time, Mega Man 3. You guys saw this in the video. You knew I was going to be picking this one up. Absolutely stoked to get this one. Happy to add this one to the Mega Man Shrine as well. I also got one other NES game, and this is one I was on the lookout for because this is a game that's near and dear to me, and I added Ultima Quest of the Avatar. Now, this is not complete in box. It is missing the manual. It's missing the foam in the bottom of the box, but those are things that I will be hunting down at Korg's, hoping to get that complete because this is one of the best RPGs on the NES. Next up, I decided to kind of dip my toe in a little bit on N64 imports because some N64 games are really expensive. So here we go. These are the ones I got. I got Banjo-Kazooie, Custom Robo 2, Kirby 64, The Crystal Shards, and as you guys saw from the footage, Yoshi's Story and Yoshi's Story. So this is the one Gary played the first night at the show and tortured me with a song. I went and picked it up. I made sure I bought it. But of course, Gary, being the great guy that he is, also bought me a copy. So I now have 2 copies of Yoshi's Story, and we're going to be doing a giveaway for one of these down the road because I need to share the love of that god-awful song with all of you. Next up, I was talking to Seth from TigerChainsaw, and he gave me a suggestion for a game on the Master System because he realized that I was just starting to collect for the Master System. It's just something I've kind of gotten into recently, and he suggested that I be on the lookout for a game called Zillion. And initially I was just looking for the cartridge, but there was a great booth right near the bonus stage that had a ton of Sega Master System games complete in box, and lo and behold, there it is. Zillion complete in box. This has everything in it, the manual, the cartridge, the poster, and even better, this is the first one. It's not the second one. He warned me away from getting the second one. He said, make sure you don't get the second one. So I avoided that one. And the last game I got is something that was suggested by the guys from Gaming Off the Grid on one of their videos a couple of months ago for their Wii games, and this is the House of the Dead Overkill. I'm a big House of the Dead fan. Now, I'm not a horror fan. I'm not a survival horror fan whatsoever, but I do love me some on-rail shooters, and the Wii is tailor-made for that genre. This is one of the best. I've played it before. Excited to have it in the collection. Thank you guys for the suggestion. Really happy to pick it up. Now, that's all the games I got, but there is one more bizarre thing I need to show you.
Oh yeah, before I forget, I also got these from Meredith. She's a bit of a musician, so I wanted to find something music-related for her at the show. And they had these awesome prints with the actual sheet music for the songs. Hey, Spork. Hey, Beans. And here's the weirdest thing. Yep, that's a compound miter saw.
Thank you, Lame Dad. Didn't expect to get a miter saw at the show, but hey, I can use one. I'm going to be building some shelves, and yeah, we're going to be making some stuff happen here. I'm pretty excited to have one. It's a miter saw from a gaming convention. Who knew? There you have it, my friends. That is the recap of the 2023 Midwest Gaming Classic, one of the best retro gaming shows out there. If you ever have the opportunity to attend, you really need to because it's a fantastic show with great vendors. Dan and the team are wonderful. It's a great place to be. It's a great show to attend. I would love to see you there. Can't wait to go back in 2024, but up next for me is KorgsCon. If you're in the Columbus, Ohio area on May 12th, I will see you there. Until next time, remember to play more games, stay square, and take care. I'll talk to you soon.